Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing very, very well. Well, tonight, as it says right there, too hot to go outside. Yeah, it was a scorcher today. Yep, I put the down in the description below of today's temperature, price of fuel, price of ground beef, and the price of eggs. So if anybody wants to go ahead and chime in the chat, go ahead and do that today. And with that, like I said, it was just too hot today. Wow. You walk outside, it was just immediately sweat ball. So even at 6 o'clock this morning when I went outside, I'm going, nope, not today. It was pretty warm this morning. Not only that, it was foggy and 78 degrees this morning. Yeah, the humidity was that high today, and then so was the dew point. So, like I said, I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, hi, hi Deb, hi Colin, hi Cecilia, hi CR. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see, and I guess that is everybody there in the chat so far. And so this is your chance. Go ahead, get your cup of whatever you want to drink tonight. Mine happens to be coffee. I enjoy coffee more than I do spicy beverages. Don't know why. I just do. And let's see. Yeah, Deb, I did see the radar earlier today. Yeah, it's coming again. You guys have gotten rain just south of you past 4 days in a row overnight. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the link right now. So I know somebody's itching to hit the button. Hurry up, get up here. Okay, then let me go to my YouTube and put that in the top of the chat there as soon as I get past that stupid little heart in the way. Somebody chat, put in coffee if they're having coffee tonight. But nobody's having coffee?
I'm having coffee.
Oh, besides Molly and myself.
And I said hi and you ignored me.
Oh, it's nice. Well, I didn't even see it. There it is. There we go. Yeah, just set down right here somewhere so it doesn't fall off the table. And let's see. We'll go ahead and put that up in here and pin message. There we go. Now I can get back over here to here. That should be pinned up at the top for those regulars who want to join in for tonight. Yes, Molly says hi to everybody. Cecilia's got her tea. And, ooh, Deb, yeah, let me take a quick look here. Oh, yeah, it's oh, yeah, I see a little bit to the north and just south of you. So it's still quite a bit of south of you. I don't see a whole lot to the west. It's still in Colorado and in Wyoming. It is up in South Dakota. We got some severe weather. Definitely down there in North Texas by Amarillo. Let's see. Looks like everybody in the Four Corners, except for Colorado, is doing well. West Texas got a couple of thunderstorms. We got some thunderstorms in Mississippi. Couple in Florida. So there we go. Looks like we got Europe is getting going this evening too. So middle of the night there, down there by Spain and a couple other places. I can't say their name because I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. But yeah. Oh yeah, right there along what's it? Algeria has got some stuff going too. Nothing going on south of the equator. It looks like it's all north of the equator. I am using lightning.org to check everything weather-wise for both radar and for lightning strikes. When lightning strikes increase, that means the thunderstorm is actively growing. Oh, hi Grace, how you doing? Yeah, so far we're not scheduled for any rain here for next 2 weeks. I mean, we got 24% chance here in about a week. But like I said, here you never know. And let's get out of that one there. Get back over here to the StreamYard. Hey, Ajax, how's it going? Oh, Ajax is making some Tim Horton coffee. Yeah, I was actually looking at coffee makers earlier today. I don't know how much longer ours is going to last. I know it's doing fine for right now, but still, sometimes when you brew 3 pots of coffee a day on a Walmart coffee maker, yeah, they don't seem to last very long. But like I said, that's for 4 people drinking coffee, folks. Okay, on our weekend. Shit, no, CR wants some Timmy's now. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Grace, you probably have to find that from Mr. Cliff. Oh, there's Colin. I didn't even hear it pop up. Mine didn't go ding. What's wrong, Colin? Can you hear me?
I'm talking to Scott.
Oh, hi, Scott.
Scott, everybody says hi.
Great, Scott.
He said, great, Scott. I will be right back.
Alrighty. Yeah, Cliff is probably out watering his garden at the last moments here. In a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, if everybody reads the description below, go ahead and put your answers in the comment right there on the side so that we can see how inflation is treating us. And that's about as far as we're going to go with that. We just want to compare our regions. It's a lot of rain there, Deb. Yeah, I was going to go out and do some yard work this morning, and yeah, I knew I was only going to be able to get maybe a few hours in. I said, nope, I'm not going to get that dehydrated today. I mean, we were underneath a heat advisory at 9 a.m. this morning. Yeah, so if everybody looks at the description below, get your fuel prices, beef prices, egg prices, your temperature, and what else was it? It was temperature, gas, ground beef, and eggs. I just had to go ahead and throw eggs in there because almost everybody can eat eggs. There are some people out there that do have egg allergies, and I am so sorry for them. The eggs are wonderful. Even though I kind of consider them chicken nuggets. Yeah, the butt nuggets, yeah. They're still chicken nuggets. The golden nugget. Oh, Grace is still talking about the bracelets. About the bracelets, the woven bracelets. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're still in full heat for the next. It'll probably be in about maybe 3 weeks. I mean, we are going to be in the high 90s for the next 14 days. So we'll probably be under heat advisory for 14 days. So tomorrow on Collins Live, I probably will not be in until probably about 8 o'clock again. That gives me a chance to get out there and water right at sunset with all the mosquitoes. If you water too early, it's not that great for them. I don't want to get the leaves wet with the sun up and burn holes in the leaves. And about an hour before sunset, I can hit the shade cloth with the water nozzle, and it'll actually help cool it down inside there too as well. Now let's see. Okay, there we go. So we got Deb with ground beef is at $3.99 per pound. That's gonna be the 80/20 because that's what I put on there. On sale. Ouch! Sorry about that, Deb. Uh, so she's sticking with the chicken. Okay, hindquarters at 79 cents per pound. Way to go. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, if Cecilia puts it in there, I won't know the conversion rate. We would have to do the math for that. But I would probably say it's probably about 30% difference. So if you add 30%, it'll be close. Yeah. It's close enough for horseshoes, hand grenades, and nukes. Yes. As we used to say in the 80s. Alrighty. Yeah, the coffee maker I'm kind of looking at is going to be a bun. Unfortunately, I don't want to fork out that much money, but from what I've been reading, they are made here, distributed out of the U.S., but they have the warranties is what I'm looking for. You get the Walmart warranty is 90 days. I mean, Walmart's just is almost getting better with the warranty as Harbor Freight. Whoa! And Cecilia, what was the weight on that? I hope that wasn't per half kilo. That would be crazy high. Oh my goodness. I hope that's per kilo. Let's see. Yeah, because that would be 2.2 pounds. A box of 12 patties. Well, what's the weight of the 12 patties? Oh, it was a frozen kind. She doesn't know the weight. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't know if I would pay that here, $12.49 for a pound. I said I'm hoping that's for kilo. Well, for a kilo, that's still high, but I would understand the exchange rate between here in the U.S. and Canada. That'd probably be pretty close to the same. No, Colin is doing stuff. He's already been up. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. We're not going to get into that debate about government and what's good for us. Ooh, Deb, that hurts. Ooh. Oh, see, I was walking in the kitchen because we're talking about food. Yeah. Well, problem is she needs the power to cook it for cooking and canning. That's a little bit harder to do over a fire. I mean, it can be done. Just don't know how well. And just grabbing bags of ice from the store is almost. Oh, there were 40 quail in there. Ouch. Oh. Man, I love quail. Quail is so delicious. Molly didn't eat any, as far as I know. Yeah, like I said, we made tiny little sliders tonight for our supper. I actually got a chance to eat before we went live, barely. Mhm. Well, anyways, like I said, I was going to try and make a couple of videos past 2 days. Just haven't had the chance. The only thing I got to do yesterday before it got too hot was actually repair the lawnmower yesterday. I was like before it started getting hot, I was starting to sweat. And I was in the shade, and this was in the morning. Oh yeah, I understand only so much ice was available. Yeah, we had that problem too when everywhere here loses power. Yeah, the last place that has ice in town would be Lowe's because their ice bag freezer is actually indoors. So the seals on there are still good after 3 years. They're not opening up and escaping the cold air. Yeah, $1.25 a patty.
Still cheaper than McDonald's.
Yeah, it's still cheaper than McDonald's. Yeah. Yeah. Now, like I said, if it's going to be that weight, Grace, yeah, that's kind of acceptable almost. Because remember, you got the conversion rate of the prices for U.S. and Canada. Like I said, it'd be like 30% more, and I'm just guesstimating on that. Ouch! Yeah, Deb spent $150 on regular and dry ice.
We
Oh.
did that on fuel.
Yeah, we do that on fuel. Yeah, unfortunately, our fuel for our generator is $4 a gallon.
We could take the other stuff, but it's not good for us.
Yeah, so we use the ethanol-free gasoline. I get way better performance out of it than I do with the ethanol fuel. Yeah, so, and that thing will burn that 7 gallons in about 12 hours. And that's under its full load. So that's using that whole 50 amps. Yeah, so it's a full 50 amps. But I can have hot water with that generator, which is
And
nice.
ice.
And ice, yes.
And we could cook food.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do laundry. Can't use the stove.
Actually, yeah, we can do laundry with it, but we have to turn other stuff off to do laundry. Yeah. Yeah, just estimating too. Yeah, like I said, with that, yeah, it changes so rapidly. I'm sure it doesn't change a whole lot. I mean, sometimes it's 25%, 30% is the gap. However, like I said, that generator is just amazing. But like I said, I did take care of it when I first got it. And I still take care of it now. I got another 10 hours for oil change. Huh? I got oil. Yeah. And I bought the good oil for it. And magnetic dipstick. So for the first 10 hours, for the first 50 hours, you're supposed to change the fuel at 25 hours, then 50 hours. Well, the oil. Sorry, you changed the oil. I changed the oil at 10-hour increments for its first 50 hours. So make sure there were little pieces weren't eating up the big pieces. And it survived being flooded, which is a real surprise. Yeah. Oh, geez, Deb, that was a lot. Wow, Deb, yeah. Or not Deb, Cecilia, yeah. I believe it. Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know if that wasn't caused by mismanagement of utilities. It's just weather. I don't think they'll cover it there, Cecilia. Yeah, like I said, hopefully we'll last longer than the other night when I was going in and out with the internet last week, and we did a little bit last night too, didn't we? Yeah, for just a few moments we had a blip. At least with I'm on StreamYard, I'll be able to pop back in. Hopefully, if the internet gets dropped. Yeah, like I said, let's see what else has been going on. Without talking about the crazy governments of our world. Let's see. I was wondering where Mandy is. Hello, Kathy. How you doing? Yeah, when we get the that mega pack of the patties, that's what, £5. When we get the box of patties, yeah, from Walmart.
When did I get?
No, but how much are those for the £5? Those are what, 16 patties? Or is it more? 8, 16, 32 patties, $5 or £5. I'm trying to remember how much they are. And Molly has all that stuff up in her cart in our app.
It's $3.48 a pound.
$3.48 a pound.
And it's 8 pounds, 32 pounds for $27.84.
So $27.84 for how many patties again?
32.
32 patties. Here where we're at. It's $3.48 a pound. Yeah, for frozen patties already made. Oh, the coffee here. I should put that in there. Coffee prices. No, we buy the Folgers, and we usually get it on sale, and we usually pick it up for about $8, $9 a 3-pound um, container. So when they're on sale, we don't buy one. We don't buy two. We'll buy 3. Last time we bought 6. We were getting low. We had 1.5 left. We don't get low on coffee here, especially on most days. We brew 2 pots. So yeah, we do go through a lot of coffee. Okay, ground beef starts at her ground beef starts at $6.99 a pound. So yeah, it's roughly 30% more per pound or per dollar. Yeah, be about 30% more per pound. Okay, extras. Replace. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry about that, Deb. Ouch. Yeah, like I said, when we buy tea, we order it in because we can't get it here. And that usually lasts us for quite a while. We'll put it in glass jars. Yeah, we get that red rose tea. We'll put it in the glass jar. We'll seal it in a couple of jars, so it actually stays fresher longer because we're not opening and closing that jar. Think about our next one, packing it small little jars, packing it full, and since I have that food saver, that I can do jars with it. Yeah. Shop the whole bean, yeah. Yeah, like I said, we don't do the whole bean coffee. It's just not cost effective for us. I mean, it's a good coffee. The daughter does it every once in a while, but it's just trying to keep that small little bag freshened up. And it's kind of high in price for that coffee beans. And we got such high moisture here. You got to be careful with the coffee here because it'll suck everything up. I don't know what call it is, but yeah. Like I said, I was going to go up there and I was going to put my fuel tank together. Too hot. As you see in my thumbnail, you get the traffic cone melting. That's what it felt like today. And actually yesterday, too. It's be like that for the next 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, like I said, you got to keep that stuff, sealed. Sometimes in the evenings I'll put creamer in my coffee, but most of the time it's black. Now, if I'm gonna drink an iced coffee, yes, I will put the creamer in there. Oh, I keep the unopened bags in the freezer. Yeah, put them on ice. That cup is done, so I'll be going for coffee here in a few minutes. As soon as somebody else pops up, so at least you guys are not left alone. You hate iced coffee. Apparently, they don't have a Dutch Brothers over there. Yeah. Yeah, we don't do the one from Washington State, from the Seattle area. That coffee is bitter. Oh, she has the reusable Keurig cups. Yeah, we got those too. Yeah, we got the Keurig maker at work. They actually supply the coffee. Oh, there's Mandy.
That's me.
Hi, Mandy. How you doing?
Can't
Your mic is,
wait to wait.
yeah, your mic is really loud.
Well, you're going to have to turn me down or something because I can't have earbuds in because they don't work. So now I'm talking through the actual phone.
Okay. There we go. I got you turned down. Yeah. Remember the problems you were having with your electric fence?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I might have gotten the problem solved. Is there a GFI that you guys were on that circuit?
It's attached to a Gallagher portable fence thing.
No, no. Where you plug the unit into? Is there a GFI on that circuit?
Are you talking about the main power?
Yes.
It's not run on main.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's solar.
Oh. Huh. That's weird. Okay, well, that solved that one. Like I said, never mind.
Well, we got an electrician, a friend of the boss, coming next week. He's going to actually have a look once I've set it all up and get it to work.
Yeah, because I know you were saying, you guys put water on the grounding rods, so it makes better contact with the soil.
I done everything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, like I said, I was going, wait a minute. I was just reminded yesterday that, wait a minute. The ones you plug in, you got to get rid of the GFI, the ground fault interrupter, because sometimes they won't work with that.
It'd be nice if it was powered by mains because, we would have less issues with it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I tried.
Thank you for trying.
Yeah. See, I still remember stuff from a long time ago. So, how's the world of Mandy going? Mandy? Uh oh. Did we lose her? Am I? We didn't lose internet, did we?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Did we lose Mandy? Or did she just put us on hold?
Sorry, I'm back.
Alrighty.
I got my coffee.
Oh, okay. Got your coffee.
I need my coffee now.
I was about ready to say, what's going on with the world of Mandy?
Apart from sleeping in, not getting enough sleep. Not much. Just same old, same old.
Yeah, like I said, I was telling everybody it was just too hot to go outside yesterday and today. My goodness, we're under a heat advisory for like the next 14 days.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about like 98 degrees, 99 degrees, humidity like 55 and higher. Heat
Oh,
index.
that
Yeah.
sucks, Jason.
Woo! The dog days of summer.
Hey, Marley.
Hey, sweetheart.
She says hi.
Very rude of me not saying hi to everyone. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know where Colin's at. Hi, Des. How you doing?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Deb. Hi, Sia.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't know if
Cecilia. Hello, Deb. Ajax. Just, scrolling through the chat.
yeah, I know everybody. And don't forget Deb and Cece.
Yeah, I said those two. Kathy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So not much. It's actually peeled down with rain yesterday.
Oh, hold on a minute. You want to toss me the container
Container of what?
of the? Yes. We got it. It came in yesterday.
And thanks for the magnet stickers.
Oh, and thank you for the magnet stickers too.
Oh, nice.
That was from Dez's Friday night giveaway that she was giving away a bunch of stuff. And thank you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's for the U.S. only. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not bothering entering any competitions that I see or giveaways or anything. It's just no
Ladybug, how you
point.
doing? I haven't seen Tina Ladybug in a while.
Gee, Tina.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's been kind of boring here. I haven't been able to get out and do videos. It was just too warm. Well, anyways, before you popped up, I was gonna video putting the portable gas buddy together, the caddy, and
Yep.
I did the mower yesterday. And when I got done with the mower, I mean, I got sweat going in my eyes. And I was still in the shade. It was like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, I would go, nah, I'm going inside in front of the aircon.
Yeah. And this morning was just as hot.
Well, I'm dreading this summer here because there's so much to freaking do. And I don't deal with heat.
Yeah. I can't do as much as I used to, especially after I just got sick. No, but just taking the trash can out to the curb last night, it was like, whoa. Oh, no, that was this morning. I took the trash can.
Des wants to know, did you get the poker chip?
No. Molly says no, we did not.
Yeah, Damoose. Damoose's card got opened. All the stickers and cards were there in a plastic bag delivered by USPS, but the poker chip was gone that I sent him.
Oh, ours wasn't opened, was it? No, ours wasn't opened.
No, ours was taped really good.
Was it?
Could have been you.
Did you tape it crooked, Des?
How you doing, Tina?
Because she says it was taped really good, but it was kind of crooked.
Oh, they probably opened it then.
with packing tape.
Yes.
That's why on my boxes I actually put a sticker on there that you can't peel off. And if they break into it, it's cut.
Yeah.
So if the sticker is cut, that means somebody opened it. No taped. It was just the right way.
Nope, taped it. It's just the.
Did it?
Huh?
Mine looked like a child did.
Oh, she says it looked like a child packaged the envelope.
Yeah, that's me, Tina. I'm here.
Yes. Yep. No, she didn't tape it like that. Because she goes, oh. So that means it probably got opened up. Well, if there's something wrong,
We
something.
got two stickers,
Two stickers,
magnet,
a magnet,
and the shape.
and the shake. So I'm wondering if there's something in the poker chips that's setting it off, and they're opening it up and checking it.
They're not putting it back in.
No, they're not putting it back in. Yeah. Usually, if it's going to be a clay poker chip, they usually have a little bit of radiation with it. Probably set off the
Maybe somebody thought it was poker chip with money.
a poker chip worth money. Yeah. Hi, Bella. How you doing?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, we're okay with that, Des.
It is what it is.
We got it noted now, so we know what's kind of going on. So we need to find out with our local post offices what's going on.
You don't like Kristen.
Who?
Bella is Kristen.
Oh yeah, Kristen.
That's what she put her name.
Mm.
Her name.
So that means we can call her Kristen now instead of Bella's.
I nearly got electrocuted the other day on Monday
By lightning or by plug?
by power.
Okay.
We had the electrician come out because I need to get power back to the little house because we're going to use the little house as a pump station. And I was showing him what was connected to the box in the carport.
Yeah.
That has all the fuses. And I turned the first, because there's two sets of lights, and I turned the first one on and it was fine. And then I turned the second one on and you heard this fizzling noise and then see a bit of smoke.
Yep.
He goes, you're so lucky that you didn't had your hand on that light switch and you weren't touching anything metal.
Yeah.
Because you would have been killed.
Yeah, that's why we have stuff here grounded.
Yes, well, the last electricians that actually put it in didn't actually ground it, and we weren't aware of it.
Oh. Ooh, that's you can probably file a complaint with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Des says she's going to have to contact Webb and tell them both. Yeah. I don't know if it was. How many did you send out, Des? I'm just curious how many people are not going to be getting it. I mean, they didn't contact the sender or anything of what was going on. They just do stuff. Well, anyways, she'll answer that here in a few minutes. Yeah, Mandy. Yeah, I would. I don't know if you guys have like something like the Better Business Bureau, and you can put in a complaint.
We do have somewhere. I can't remember. I've got it all written down.
Gotcha, Deb. Yeah, if you got something similar to that, you can just just put in a complaint. That's all.
Yeah.
You can do. I mean, that's all you can do. You don't know how long ago it was or anything.
It was
Years ago.
last year.
Oh, that's recent.
Yeah, I know the electrical company that we use, because we don't use them anymore because they kept ripping us off. And it's the same with the lights in the roof. We had the same crew that come through that we're using now, because there were real old wires up in the roof from
Okay.
the original house
Probably the knob and
that-
tube.
that were live. And he went up there to do another job, and that's when he's found them. And the lights that we had it put in through the house, 2 of them weren't grounded either.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, Jeff. It should be just a loss. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, when I got this house here, I still had the old um, cloth covered wires in the attic that were still alive. It was actually still being used, still hooked up to everything in the house. Out those go. So I had to bring the whole house up to code.
yeah, I ain't impressed.
Mhm.
Well, that could have put a dampener on me fucking day. Sorry for the language.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, yeah, because that means the wire, one of the probably the line wire was probably touching the box,
Yeah.
the hot wire, which would be the black one. The white one still gives it a charge too. So
But see, like he was looking at the wiring that they'd done because we had 2 new lights put in the carport. They're all new wiring, new lights, new everything. And he goes, it's dodgy. Everything's dodgy. There's wires that have been pinched going to the lights. There's bare wire. So he's disconnected all the power to the carport. So there's no power going into the carport at all now.
oh, until you get the new wire in.
Yeah, which hopefully he sent the quote and I'll get it sorted and I can ring him up because he's going to redo some of the wiring, put in new fuse boxes and tidy it up and make it fucking safe.
Up to
Sorry
code.
for swearing so much today. I'm just in a mood.
Yeah, especially
I'm sorry.
using 220 as well. Yeah, you guys use 220. Forgot about
It's
that.
just dangerous though.
Well, here,
You get a company out to do work who are certified electricians and they don't do their job properly. And it's like,
and they do dodgy work. Yes.
yeah. And they charge you an arm and a leg for it because that's why we stopped using them. It's because they were charging us. We had to extend the lights that came down,
Mm-hmm.
and it was 0.5 meter of brass-looking chain. It was an expensive chain. You could get it for like $25 a meter at Bunnings. They charged us over $100 for that piece of chain.
For just materials?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a little bit too much.
And then they spent a total of just under an hour extending that light because I was watching them. And then for them to put the rest of the lights up, it was 2.5. So say 4 because they charge by the hour.
Yeah.
They charged us 6.5. It was 7 hours in total they charged us. And it's like they weren't even there that long.
Yeah. Well, because a lot of times for the like electricians here or the plumbers, it is or air conditioners, there is a surcharge for them just to show up, and that's including the first hour.
That's what we call highway robbery.
Well, no, because they got to spend the money, drive out here, assess what the situation is, get it diagnosed, and a lot of times they fix it usually within the hour. Huh?
Our guys are excellent out here.
Oh yeah, like I said, for our air conditioner, for them just to do the show up, it's like what like $85-$90 just for a show up.
But they take it out of the work they perform.
Yeah, but that also goes towards the work that they use. Like I said, that's the show up and first hour. So that's for the first 60 minutes. Now, if they got to change out a part, and if they're usually done within that 60 minutes, is that plus the part.
Yeah.
And I think we pay a little bit extra because they have us on file. So we can tell them, okay, this is what the AC is doing. And usually, Because last time, the first time we lost the motor off the condenser, and we told them it's acting the same way as it did before, they actually brought the motor with them. And they had it swapped out in about an hour and 10 minutes. Unfortunately, they charge for the full 2 hours, but that's the way it is. It's per hour.
Yeah.
But it was like, what,
But to charge someone 3 hours extra
yeah,
that they weren't here for,
no.
that's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Because Natalie, my other boss, because I've got two bosses.
Yeah.
She sat me down and she was asking me some questions, and she actually showed me the invoice, and it's like, they weren't even here that long, Natalie. I watched them work.
Mm-hmm.
And because I write everything down when people come, when people leave, the times, the dates, and everything else, just went to the shed and got my notebook, and I showed her. So they arrived at this time, they left at this time.
Yeah, see? That's a good manager because you're logging everything.
Oh, I have to, man. There are some dodgy people out here.
No, there's dodgy people everywhere. Yeah, it's like that one YouTube shorts, or that was it the Instagram short? Yeah, my nephew's very handy. When did his house burn down? About 2 years ago. Well, wait a minute.
How did you know that?
How'd you know his house burned down?
And it's just showing you the like the wires and everything.
Yeah. There's Cliff. Hello, Cliff. How you doing?
Clippity clip. There's nothing here on the property with the old owners or the new
Mm-hmm.
that was done by a friend. It's always someone who's certified or is meant to be certified
Mm-hmm.
in that profession. Except for the downpipes. I done downpipes yesterday, Jason, and I'm pretty freaking impressed with my efforts.
Yeah.
Never done it before.
Yeah, the more you do something, the better you're going to be at it.
Boss is like, oh, it's a good little project for you. And I was all excited. And then it's like, yep, I got the wrong bits. I made it all work.
Yeah.
And it looks professional to me.
Oh, that's good.
I'll show you. Hang on. I'm outside.
No, like I said, any kind of work, don't let it intimidate you. No, get a book, get on YouTube, look, see how other people have done it. Don't let that kind of work intimidate you.
Oh.
There's Mr. Cliff.
Ooh, can you see the sky? You can see my shoes. Hello.
Yeah, I don't see the sky. I see the floor.
Yeah.
I done this yesterday.
I'm
It
surprised.
has to go. It is on the piss, yes, but I can't get it any closer to the shed because I've got the
The footer.
earth and wiring.
Mhm.
And then it tees off of that one, and then it gets buried and comes out the back there.
Does it go into a collection, or does it just run out?
Just runs out. And you can just look at the floor.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
get your. So I can actually
Had a
see.
new
Everyone.
access line put in.
Oh, there
That's
we go.
my path. And a huge asshole.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm here.
We're
Because I'm a huge.
getting a sea container put in there.
Oh, okay.
I hope he plans on reinforcing it, because if he buries that sea container in there with the dirt around it, it's going to collapse.
Yeah, we know. We know. But this is my path down. Got to be compacted yet. It's not compacted.
Cliff has one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got a crane company coming out soon. think the neighbours' dogs have been on our
Yeah,
property
I like the
again.
contrasting colors of the between the soil and your pathways. What rock is that?
It's just blue metal, crushed blue metal. There's a lot of
Oh,
dust on it.
Crusher
So,
fine.
yeah. So when you go over it with a plate compactor and it gets wet, it'll harden up.
yeah,
Oh, it'll turn to concrete.
that's what we want. The neighbours' dogs have been on our property again. They bailed a fox up on our veranda the other day.
Ah.
But you can see
Good size
claw
dog.
mark. It's a decent sized dog,
Dingo.
not a dingo.
I'm sorry, I
But
couldn't
look
help.
how big those prints are, man. It's a big freaking dog.
Probably German Shepherd size.
And I know they're fresh because we had rain all of last night, so it's freaking annoying.
Yeah, look at all
But
the clean.
anyway,
I like that clean sand. Wish we had nice clean sand here.
goes from dark greyish to white.
Yeah, like I said, I like the contrast in color.
Spree root.
Nice and
Be
deep.
interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I'm going back to the shed.
Was that?
He started spicy drinks early. They'll eat friends. Otto, I love you.
I don't know. What are you typing, Cliff? You okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Just typing stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, here, take over for a few minutes. I'm gonna go.
Well, I'm big Mandy.
Yeah, I'm Big Mandy. Take over for me for a few minutes. I gotta get some coffee and use the room.
Yeah, actually, I got to up my volume here because I had to lower it because I don't know why I got on him, but it seemed like Amanda was screaming. I don't know why. Like, no, it was just when I got it, it was like loud, loud, loud. I was like, whoa.
Jason had to turn me down because I was very loud as well. It's because I can't use my earbuds, so I'm talking through my phone. And even though my phone isn't close to my head, it's just very loud. I think Colin's passed out cold.
Possibly. I don't know. I haven't been around for much. I just barely got here before I popped, like right when I popped in as I had just logged on.
Well, I've been on for about 20 minutes.
I had to finish watching a series that's pretty much done and over with. And I had to see how it ended.
What series?
Umbrella Academy.
Mm. We finally got our shed done, Cliffy.
Nice.
Roller door dude come out on Tuesday, no, Monday.
Sweet.
So it's now all enclosed and locked. And then the dude that we had so much trouble with the shed being put up in the first place, I messaged him to let him know that the roller door dude had come and he'd done his job. And then he called me. He says, "Oh, are you happy with what's been done?" And I said, "Yeah, all the doors are working. It's, good." He goes, "Oh, I'll get the last invoice sent off, and if you've got any future work down the line, feel free to give me a call." And in my head, I'm like, "We ain't using you again."
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Like, oh, I'll keep that in mind, but thank you for that.
All right, I'm back.
You'll keep it in mind way in the back.
Sorry,
Oh,
it took
no.
so long.
You're
What?
fine.
I had to wash my hands.
Oh,
But no. We won't ever be going with you again, not with the amount of trouble. He tried to play me against the boss. Oh, she said this. Oh, he said that sort of scenario. But
I just remember it's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
mm,
So what I did,
we're going to go with you after that. No. We got the roller doors done on Monday, so the shed is now completely enclosed and working. And then the dude's like, oh, well, if you've got any other future work down the road you need doing, give me a call. And it's like, nope.
Hey, took too long?
No, he just lied out of his ass and tried to play me against the boss and the boss against me. And
And here you are keeping notes.
here I am keeping notes because he reckons he told the boss, oh, I told Amanda from the start that it'll be in between jobs. And it's like, no, you didn't. And even the boss was like, well, Amanda tells me everything. And I'm pretty sure she would have told me if that was the case.
No, those are roller doors.
Yeah, like I said,
shit.
if somebody says, "Oh, I'm gonna be in between jobs," I'm going, no, I'm not gonna hire you.
Because the original thing was he come Monday, he would have been finished by Friday.
Yeah,
We had a couple of dodgy days, possible dodgy days when it come to weather, and that he may have, cancelled and come back. But no, he did not say from the beginning that, oh, it's going to be between jobs. And even the boss caught him out in the lie.
yeah. No, like I said, if everybody's gonna say, "Oh, this is gonna be in between jobs," no, that means that's my first red flag right there if they say that.
Exactly. It was a headache. It was stressful. I lost sleep over it. I wanted to bury him in a hole.
Well, that means they can't manage their time.
No, that's what we come up with a conclusion. And then, yeah, a lot more happened, but I'm not going into detail with that.
Hey, Rob, how's it going? Good evening.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
I know Colin's been out for almost 40 minutes now.
I just take him off the panel.
We popped up, said a couple words, and then just
Yeah.
Stick him back in the basement.
he was talking to somebody, Steve.
Oh yeah, he was talking to Scott. Well, I don't want to kick him from the studio. Just trying to figure out how to.
Got him down.
Yeah, there. Okay, I dropped him down. There we go. He'll show back up here when he gets on.
Maybe. If he didn't pass out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did I say hi to Grace before? I don't think I did.
A what?
Say it again.
I'm generally saying hi to everybody all at once because
That's why I go. Good evening, everyone.
mentally done today. I've just been inside chilling, just relaxing. I did not want to be outside in 100-degree heat again.
I got up very late this morning because my alarms didn't go off.
I feel like we're too high now. There we go.
Ooh.
There's something.
Did you read the description there, Cliff?
Nope, I can real quick like. Too hot for the camera and me? Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to leave you because I
Okay.
got to get me day sorted.
Well, we'll get your job done, and then you can play later.
Oh, I got Monday off. I got a long weekend this week. And I go to the doctor, the skin doctor, and get a few lumps in that check, so I requested the day off.
Ah,
There's no point going into work for an hour and a half and then coming into work for 2 hours after, sort of thing. So I
Yeah.
can't just have the day off. And he's like, "Yep, no worries." So I got Saturday off, I got Sunday off, and I got Monday off.
Woohoo! Well, go enjoy your time.
And today's Thursday, so I've only got 1 day left of the week. Yay!
My week is about to start tomorrow.
I've had enough of this week. I've really had.
Yeah.
Bye, Mandy. Be safe.
Be safe, Mandy. Be well.
Always. Thank you for having me up on panel.
No troubles.
And I will see you all on Cliffy's live on Sunday, Saturday, depending on where you live.
Well, it's Saturday here, Sunday there.
Saturday.
But anyway, love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Miss you already.
Bye.
Hey, Deb, how's it going?
Well, I can turn my my sound up so I can hear Cliff now.
Yeah, I know I can do the same thing. Man, it was, I don't know why, dude. Like, I swear she was like, it sounded like she was screaming.
Well, that's a good microphone on that phone.
Yeah. Almost as good as sensitive as this little bugger up here.
She's also got the voice that also carries as well. So. She
God.
doesn't have to yell.
She's also around a lot of buildings that have, sound reflection.
Yeah, but you would hear the echo from it. The longer words.
Australians don't use longer words. It's too hard for them to pronounce.
For me, on my computer, and I can hear her all the way from here.
Yeah. Let's see. So what's going on in the world of Cliff? No, Amanda, we're gonna blame it on your phone.
Not much, honestly. I've just been kind of trimming plants, removing plants. I planted peas the other day, all the ones that I harvested from my bushes. So I have my container. I no longer have pea in my container. Actually, I still have some in my pocket. I forgot about that. I got some in my pocket. So I'm going to re-pea in my container. Hey, where's the other one? I should add 5.
You peed in your pocket.
There you are. It's like I know I had 5 in there. Also got stuff in my other pocket.
Okay, Mandy, she's gonna listen to us. So, but yeah, I ended up getting some of my marigold blooms.
Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ! Wow.
It would help if I turned my camera on.
Yeah.
There's one.
Nice.
Some of those plants are like 3.5, 4 feet tall.
Oh yeah, marigolds. If you leave them like spaced out, them suckers get huge.
No, I think it's the soil.
No, I've seen I've gone to the biopark and checked out where they have like a section where they actually do farming.
Yeah.
And I've seen those marigolds 3-4 feet high, and they mix them in with the tomatoes because apparently it's a pest deterrent and keeps certain bugs off the tomatoes.
Yeah, I did that too.
And yeah, them plants 3-4 feet high in there, and they're interspersed, couple of plants every row.
Yeah, next year I'm only put 1 in there, not 2. Oh yeah, the marigolds are still going strong. I mean, they're still blooming, big blooms, about this big. I should do. I'll get to take some pictures of them tomorrow. Get a little dark now.
I got sunflowers going crazy. The thing is actually almost touching the power line now.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's actually not the power line. I think it's the cable line that comes in from the power pole. I think that's the cable line.
Okay.
So it's like almost touching that.
Ooh, we don't want it touching it.
No, it's for the internet, for like the cable internet.
Oh, okay.
It's not a power line. It's a cable line.
Communications. Hey, Blake.
Hey, how's it going, Blake? It's disconnected anyway, so it's not going to do anything even if it does touch.
Yeah.
1 second.
Cliff has company. Yeah, so they probably thought he was talking to himself again. I don't know. So what's up, Blake? What's going on in the world of Blake?
People bug me when they know damn well I'm doing the live streams.
No, I thought they were checking on you, thinking you weren't talking to yourself again.
No, apparently the Wrens came back with some cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't say no to that.
Yep. A little smashed, but we'll still eat them.
Hey, they still taste the same.
Yep.
There we go. Blake just now popped in. So if you can't hear him, he's going to turn it up for you.
Oh, let's see. Please, by all means, turn it up. Yeah, so planted peas a couple days ago after completely rebuilding an entire raised bed. It's funny, when I started off, that thing was completely full of dirt, and now it's only half. Now, when I'm done with it, when I rebuilt it, it was halfway full of dirt, and I dumped the whole entire wheelbarrow load on top.
Oh, they're using good pepper in this. This stuff here?
It was a competition cow salt. Oh, cow shake.
Yeah.
House law.
Ooh, Blake had a funeral. That's unfortunate. Hey, there we go.
That's pretty good. I can almost tastes like there's a celery seed in this too.
Probably is.
I can taste a little bit of the bitterness of that. Yeah. It's a little bit on the spicy pepper side, so they're probably using the same grower as Watkins pepper. Coarse ground. Bits of garlic. Yeah. Let me get my Adam Savage glasses on here.
Sauvage. It's French. Just kidding.
There's the spices, paprika, chili powder, onion, chicken flavored. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Yeast extract, sunflower oil.
Ooh, I hope it's not. I hate hearing the word yeast extract. It's just.
It's leftover yeast.
Huh?
It's leftover yeast.
Yeah, essentially. But that's not where my brain goes.
Well, it's dead, Jim. You know, come on.
I mean, I suppose it is. And apparently, it's a damn fungus, not a bacteria.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of weird when I found that out too. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, I always believed that it was a freaking bacteria. No,
Yeah, I thought it was too.
Goddamn fungus.
I have no idea when they reclassified that, but I thought it was a bacterium as well.
Yeah, well, and the funny thing is, Colin eats pizza constantly.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? Yeah, because we know that penicillin is a mold, so therefore it is a fungus,
which he's allergic to.
Yeah.
Well, allergic to penicillin, I believe.
Believe it or not, quite a few people are. I know Molly is, so I got to watch out when she's at the hospital. I got to mention that or anything from that family. Oh wow, I can actually see now. Wow. Yeah, that's about the same from the screen. Yeah. I can read from far away like this, but when I get closer, I got to have my glasses on.
Farsighted?
Yeah. My nearsightedness is going away.
Partially.
Yeah. As long as I can still see the crosshairs in the scope, I'm good.
Oh, yeah, I also planted radishes today.
Oh, it's in her files and stuff. I mean, we got the bracelets somewhere around here. She just hates wearing bracelets. Always, try to remember to put it on. Same thing with the necklace. It's, taking it off, putting it on. Yeah, no, I need to get one for me too. Problem is, ever since a couple years with the city, when I started the pest control thing, I always wore a watch. I was always able to wear bracelets or anything else. And then once I had to go to wearing the gloves, I wasn't able to wear that stuff anymore. Now that I'm not in the industry anymore, I don't like anything on my wrist anymore.
You think it'd be kind of a habit?
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing when I was before I had to actually handle the raw dough for making pizzas. I always wore all those bracelets that I showed you guys that one day.
Yeah.
Can't wear them because I'm always afraid that if I reach my hand in there and I get stuck in the mixer, it's going to break my arm off.
Oh yeah. Well, not only that, also the bacterium on the bracelets and everything else, and the fungi, all the nasty stuff that can make people sick.
And the thing is, it's not like the bracelets are actually touching the dough, other than when I'm trying to pull the big dough ball out of the mixer bowl.
Yeah.
That's the only time they would come in contact with it. I just took them off because it was too much of a hassle.
Oh, and I found out what the recall was on the Boar's Head products.
There was a recall on Boar's Head?
Every product.
Oof.
Was it Listeria?
So you think it makes your breath smell fresh?
Nasty bug. So yeah, so that's why there was a recall about 2 weeks ago. They had to pull everything off the shelves.
I didn't even know that. I don't get a lot of Boar's Head because their stuff is way too damn expensive.
But it's good.
It is. They've got some good meats and cheeses, and
oh no,
their spreads are good.
You know what? I tell you what, I do like their capicola.
But yeah, my aunt used to work for Boar's Head down over here. Used to get not down here, but when she worked for Boar's Head, she used to always bring up samples and stuff.
That brings that up there right there too. It's even here in the U.S. too, Cecilia. There was a recall for the almond milk, and there was one death from it. So I actually read that article. Like I said, I just don't read the headlines. I also read the articles too.
I read usually on certain things like the first 2 sentences, and if it's not entertaining or interesting, I'm just like, it's boring.
No, I'll read.
They always make the headlines really sound really cool or really detrimental, and then you read the thing, and it's just like, really, that's what you went with it for a headline?
Yeah, you damn thumbnails. It's almost like a.
It's clickbait, is what it is.
Yes, it is. It is clickbait. Get you to read it, and you're going, wait a minute, you made it sound like it was gonna be real bad, and it's nothing.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. It's like, headline: hundreds dead in attack of bees after beekeepers had to kill a swarm. I'm like, really? That's what you went with? You started the whole thing off with hundreds dead in an attack, and then you read the headline, and it's like, no, beekeeper had to kill a beehive.
Yeah.
Like, why would you go that direction?
Well, technically, they're not lying.
I mean, no, they're not, but at the same time, as humans, we're not going to be like automatically thinking, oh, they killed a whole bunch of like bees. No, all of a sudden we're thinking, oh my God, 100 people just died all of a sudden
because of bees.
Yeah. And then, or something. And then you read the whole article, and it's like bees.
Bees are dead. Nothing.
Yeah. Which, by the way, funny thing is, speaking of bees, I have found a red velvet ant in my yard.
Ooh.
I don't know if I've seen 2 of them or if it's the same one I just happened to see twice, but I've seen it.
Ooh, do you need to contact your local ag department for that?
I have no idea, actually.
Is it a
Doesn't
real
say it's endangered or whatnot. That's the first time I've seen one.
No, I mean, are they invasive or?
No, not down here.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, that's the first time I've seen one in 30-something years that I've lived here.
Oh, and by the way, somebody released peacock bass in one of the lakes here in Texas.
Ooh, nice.
That's bad. No, that's bad.
That's a pretty fish.
It is pretty fish, but they're extremely aggressive. They're not supposed to be here, but I mean, yes, I would love to go peacock bass hunting, or fishing, hunting, same thing. I would love to be able to go catch them, but like I said, it's an invasive species. They're not supposed to be here. They're not even supposed to be in Florida. But they got a foothold there, yeah.
Does DNR know about this?
Yes, that's who I read it from.
Ah. Are they going to do anything about it?
I don't know. Also, somebody also released a bunch of cichlids too, as well, besides the peacock bass.
Ugh.
Looks like somebody dumped a tank, which is
Ouch.
sad. Oh yeah,
They want to get rid of them. All they got to do is introduce some carp.
carp to get rid of the cichlids.
Oh yeah, get rid of the cichlids, everything else, and then the problem is now you have an invasive species of carp because
Yeah, because they eat all the
they'll eat everything.
and plankton. Yeah,
They're as bad as catfish.
no, they're worse than catfish.
I would say they're like a cross between a like largemouth bass and a catfish. Because a largemouth bass will eat anything it can get its mouth around, and sometimes it'll eat stuff bigger than its mouth, and then it gets stuck.
And they die. Yes, they become floaters.
Yeah, that's how. I mean, I know largemouth bass are mad aggressive. They will eat just about everything.
And so will smallmouth too. They'll eat everything too as well.
Well, even the baby largemouth will. Well, I mean, technically, it's a smallmouth at that point until they get to a certain size, and then they're a largemouth.
No, there's actually two separate species.
Okay.
Largemouth bass has the black stripe going lateral, and then the smallmouth bass has brown, dark brown stripes going vertical.
Okay. I'll try to remember that.
They're a little bit smaller, but and they're also more aggressive.
It's because they got to eat more to survive.
Oh yeah. That's usually a northern strain up, the cooler waters, and up there where it's cooler. But they actually have a smallmouth bass in Arizona, on the eastern Salt River and the Black River.
They have bass in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Same with pike, which you wouldn't think there would be, but there's pike all over the place.
But they're up there in northern Arizona too. They even got walleye too. They brought in walleye. The problem is they put it in the Salt River chain. They should have done that. They should have put it in one of the other lakes, like up around like Flagstaff, where it can't go anywhere.
Yep. See, that's what the bad part about right there. What Deb said. That's the problem with carp.
Now you get the white and more with the and you get them sterile. They're fine. They're like $400 a fish.
Essentially, a carp is just a wild goldfish.
Yeah, but the white and more is more like it's a longer carp. They get long. We've had them over 4 feet in the Kiwanis Park when I first started. Up to 30, 35 pounds. Those things were fun to catch. I mean, we know how to catch carp real easy. They're so easy. I've taught many other people how to catch them. And you'll have almost I would probably say 98% success rate. Once you get it figured out, when to tighten up that line. And every time that hook is facing up, it gets them in the upper lip. Every time. Never the bottom lip. It's always in the top lip. Yeah, we used to fish with them with a 10-pound test line, and they would still drag.
Oh yeah.
It was like hooking into a torpedo.
Yeah, and having 150 yards of line just doesn't seem like it's enough.
Well, not for the white Amurs, no.
Ooh, did I not take a solid? Ooh, I did not take a solid picture of that. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's like it's so weird. Once I got it figured out, it's like, oh man, this is so easy. I mean, you're still using bread, but you're not balling it up. You're leaving a piece of it flat. You're just running the hook through there. You flatten half of the piece of bread, leave the other half unflattened so it floats, and you use a bobber as your weight to throw out there. And when you see them take that and go down, set your hook, and
Yank it.
every time that hook is in the roof of their mouth, right in the upper lip, every time. Now I've pulled it too early and yanked it out of their mouth, before it got hooked.
Well, you always got to set your hook at the right speed, because I've set hooks before and ripped off lips.
Oh yeah, ripping lips. Yeah, especially in the summertime. Yeah, you can do that because the fish's mouth get really soft in the warmer waters. Yeah, and I used a Gamugatsu 1/0 sized hook. For like the drop shots.
Uh-huh.
That had them every time. But like I said, the weak link was that hook, so you really had to play them because it was a light wire, but sharp. I always had to take the barbs out of them because I was afraid I was going to get stuck by them. And yes, I did get stuck by them several times, where it would have gone past the barb.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. So it's nice I can just pop it right out. And not only that, I don't want to be, tearing the fish's mouth too bad when I'm trying to get the hook out. Especially if it goes down too far, I can just stick my finger down in there, put my finger inside of the J of the hook, push in, and then I can pull it out without ripping everything apart.
Sometimes it's easier just to pop a second hole and then just cut the end off and pull it all the way out. And then you got two holes.
Yeah, no, the problem is when you get a small, a mouth of a smaller fish, you can't get anything down in there very well.
That's true.
You have to keep a pair of wire cutters with you.
I usually have my Leatherman in my fishing gear, or when I'm fishing.
Yeah.
For that exact, you could probably get some flush cuts, but
No, I just crimp the barbs and file it.
usually once you just crimp it, it pretty much breaks off most of it. I don't think there's a necessary.
The problem is if it snaps off, you still got a barb.
But it's not a barb that's going to catch hard enough like the standard barb that's already on it. Once you pinch that thing down and flat, I know it just snaps it off, because really all that barb is just a severed piece of the metal hook that it's placed on anyway.
Yeah.
And then they just temper it that way. But yeah, they just snap off. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a snag on it, but it's not going to be as detrimental as having that entire barb trying to be pulled backwards through your finger.
Yeah. Well, the problem is don't let up on that line because it will spit it. I'll just see Blake's little thing there. It says the queen velvet ant has wings. Box. Yeah.
And my response is slightly below that. So the one I've seen is it's like the back end, like the abdomen, or not the abdomen, the butt end is red, and then the front half of the body is black.
Mm.
So it's this guy here. God, if I can remember how to do this without having a mental breakdown. Is this little guy?
Yeah, let me make my screen bigger. There we go. Oh, really? That's kind of pretty.
Yeah. I've seen that one. I don't know if it's the same one that I've seen twice or two different ones. But yeah, I had to Google search it just to see what the heck it was, because that's what I keep finding.
Yeah, it looks like something that's dangerous. It's probably not.
No, it's just it's part of the wasp family.
Oh, really?
Like it's a genus of the wasp family. Let me see if there's any information.
So it's not really an ant.
Yeah, it's neither classified as an ant nor a. Because if you look for, this is the actual name of it. So it's the Daisymotilla or Dasymotia, or whatever the hell you want to call it. However the heck you can pronounce that.
Yeah.
If you look up that, it'll tell you a little bit of the information on it, and it says it's part of the wasp family, but it's not it's classified as neither a wasp or a true ant.
Oh, really?
So it's really weird. And apparently, according to the information guide, or that thing when this thing is in its queen form, or as Blake said, when it has the wings, it
Yeah.
can sting you multiple times. So don't piss it off.
Yeah. Well, ants and wasps can sting you multiple times. They both can.
Yeah. So that was the cool little guy that I found. I was kind of hoping for one of these like red velvet ants, but no, that's the big black. This one here was the one I keep finding.
It's still pretty.
Ooh, you, Jason. I don't know if you recognize this particular image here. Let me click on that. I don't even know if that showed up. Oh yeah, it did. Sweet. The one that I got. Ooh, damn it! Where am I at? Wrong screen. This right here, that flower cluster should look oddly familiar.
I don't recognize it.
That is the cluster head of a loofah plant.
Oh, loofah? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that little cluster right
I
there.
never looked at that close.
Yeah, those are that's the node cluster. When you start watching the nodes pop up on the loofahs, they'll pop up in little nodes like that.
Oh, wow. I never noticed.
Yeah, when that plant gets really established, that's what you see, and then eventually one of those usually turns into a loofah, or they all turn into like male or female flowers. So it's kind of weird. It's an interesting one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I figured I would share that with the guys.
Yeah, it looks like you need to do a little bit of research on them.
Ooh, Blake has the red and black ones too. Okay, so you've seen those ones before. Yeah, I just keep seeing it run across like my yard, and I'm like,
No,
and the funny thing is, I have a game on my phone. It's Ants Kingdom, so I know a kind of random bit of information about certain ants because it actually gives you can click on ants and look up more information, and it actually gives you physical information on ants.
wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, let me load my game here. I'll show you guys. It's a fun little game. It's addicting and time consuming, but I downloaded it because I was bored and I was like, the trailers look really cool, but then the trailers weren't anything like the game, so I was like, whatever, I'm gonna play it anyway.
Yeah, there we go. That's how big of a fish that.
130-pound carp. That is Jesus. Or was that just a fish in general there, Deb?
Looks like it's the fish in general. She'll tell us.
Yep, that is correct, Blake. The stinger on those ants are freaking huge. But if you want a huge stinger, go play with the hawk moth or the hawk wasp.
Oh, no. No.
So here's the game itself. So that's the ants game, and that's the queen. Damn it. Sorry. Let me get rid of that icon so you can actually see it. Go away. Yeah, whatever. That one too. Give me a second. I hate stupid thing actually wants to keep adding me to Facebook, and I don't want Facebook. So that's the queen ant that I have.
Okay.
And I think there's 3 different varieties of queens you can get. That one's my harvester one. And then you can go to ants.
Yeah, we got the harvester ants here too, and the fire ants.
This is like a list of all the ants. Like that's just what I can fit on the screen at the moment. You can only have like 12 on there, but
That's kind of cool.
and then you click on specific ants. Let's see, we'll do because I know this is an actual ant. So that's the ant itself, and these are all based off of actual ants around the world.
That's kind of cool.
And then you have
Skinny.
little buttons up here, that little book. You click on the little book,
Share.
and it gives you the actual little bit of information: scientific name, Camponatus mirabilis, only found in parts of northern South America, and it's called the ghosts of the Amazon rainforest. Their heads are long and flat, and their bodies are huge, reaching more than 12 millimeters. They nest in local bamboo by drilling holes into the bamboo joints while the bamboo is still in its green phase.
And they make their home in the bamboo. That's kind of cool.
Yep. So they're all based off of like actual ants. And then here's this is one of the like more powerful ants in the game. Come on, focus. It's a little. Why do you not want to focus? Maybe it's trying to focus on my Face. There we go. Haha! I got it. Just trying to focus on my face.
Yeah.
So yeah, these little ants, and then it just like I said, you just click on more information, and it gives you the little book, and it gives you all kinds of random information.
It's kind of cool. I didn't know that they even had anything like that.
No, I mean it's just a random. You can download it if you have Google Play or whatever. You can just download the game.
Well, I don't use my phone for games, so.
CR's apparently seen the game. Yeah, CR. Trust me, the ads for the game make the game look way more interesting than it actually is.
Most games usually are like that.
Oh, every one of them ads is absolutely bunk, upside down, sideways, bag of wet dog shit.
Yeah. Clickbait.
Lies.
The clickbait, right?
Oh, dude, big time. Because like the commercials, the way they profile the game is you start off as a queen ant, and you get like 3 little drones. So you send out the little drones, they dig a little path, and then you can find like little creatures. And the ad clicks you eat a creature, and then you drag the parts back to the queen, and the queen grows a little bigger, and then your ants suddenly gain the ability of, or she'll hatch out like a set of ants, like 3, 5 at a time, and those new ants will have the abilities of the creature that they just ingested.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Not even
Close.
close. Not even remotely in the same vicinity.
Well, it's to get the people to play it. It's a game.
Oh, it's a pay to win game is what this is, but it's still a fun game.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. I've spent almost 2 years on this game. But yeah, fun little game. If you want to learn about ants, download it. There's random information on it. You get a bunch of information on ants. Tells you where the ant originates from, like the kind of ant that it is.
Yeah, you get the bullet ant, sausage ant, which are I think the
Bullet
same.
ants on there too.
Which I think are the same thing.
Oh yeah, dude.
The
The bullet
sausage
ants
ant
are
is actually the queen.
bullet ants are the ones that they use for sutures. When
Yeah.
you get sliced, you just let it bite on you, snap the head off, and yeah, it's basically like a wire clamp.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't let it sting you.
So technically, I think I'd rather be stung by a bullet ant than bit by a bullet ant. Them jaws hurt.
Yeah.
It's like a steel staple, or well, I guess an organic staple, but yeah, it's like getting stapled.
Yeah, it's actually kind of good. The Uncle Steve's shake. I'm gonna have to try that next time on some burgers or something. Oh darn!
I went down.
No, it looks at the other night we made fajitas out of flank steak. My goodness, that meat was so soft and tender.
That is funny because my parents had fajitas yesterday.
Yeah. I spent almost an hour prepping it because there was two flank steaks, and I cut them out on the bias real thin, and then we marinated them in the Lowry's beef marinade.
Yeah. Oh, I got the Lowry seasoning salt
Yeah.
up there.
You have that too, but
Yeah.
you marinate.
Yeah, this is the beef marinade.
Yeah.
And you only add water, which is awesome. Yeah, that was 15 minutes for that. I mean, we let it sit in there for the full 15 minutes. We used 2 packets for about 3 pounds. About 3 pounds, so it was a little on the salty side, but still, it was.
Oh yeah, that Lowry's it's got a lot of salt. Yeah.
But like I said, it was so soft. I would probably use 2 packets on 5 pounds, and I would probably let it sit for about 20 minutes, even though the packet says 15 minutes max. But I was able to break down a lot of that tissue faster with a large amount. It's just got a little bit more sodium in there, so I'd probably let it sit longer with a larger batch with less marinade in it. But oh man, with the onions and that in the cast iron skillet, and I made it a serving each for each person at each time. So I wouldn't, boil it per se.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was basically a 2 serving spoons. It's a stir, and you got your serving spoon, and about yay big.
Yeah.
2 of those for a serving, because we had like 4 or 5 tacos each. A little 6-inch, the 5-inch tortillas.
Corn tortillas.
Put the onions in there first, and then put that in there. And just as that was finishing up, I would put in a 4 ounces of water in the skillet to deglaze everything. Then I would scrape out the skillet. And it was, oh man, it was good. I ate 5 of them that night.
Yeah.
But that was the only thing I ate, was just those.
That includes the one I gave you.
Yeah, that's included the one that you gave me, yes. Because I started out with 4. Ended up with 5 because Molly couldn't eat hers all. Oh, she's gonna go refill her Irish coffee with and my iced tea. Be right back. Oh, that was Deb. Okay. I need to get some more. I need to get some more coffee. Be right back.
Coffee or spiced beverage?
No, I'm actually coffee. Right now, I don't want any spiced beverage right now. It's really weird.
I will respect that.
I know it's there if I want, but that's it.
I will still respect that. I've only got 1 can left anyway. I'm going to buy another case. Everybody's leaving. I forgot what I put in my pocket. Was it beans or peas? Can't remember. I think it was beans. Well, yeah, more cow peas. All right, I should have 5 of these ones too. What the heck? Where's the other one? Here it is. Ooh, I lost the, Well, that is interesting. What did I do with them? Put them in something. What the heck? Losing my mind, folks. I'm losing my mind. I set my cowpeas in a container, put them on another container, and now I have no idea where the hell I have them at. I'm having a day. Having a day. Not necessarily certain if it's a good day or a bad. You know what? I'll just set them down here.
Well, you look good, so it must have not been too bad.
Say what?
Did you look good? Must not have been too bad a day.
Yeah, somewhat. I don't know. Like I said, I just did not want to go outside today. I worked out there for like an hour and I was like roasting.
Yeah, I had the same issues yesterday and this morning. It was just, yeah. I wouldn't have not have been able to film anyways because the camera and the phone would have overheated in about 10 minutes.
That's what mine keeps doing. Every time I'm out there trying to film, it's like I try to film something and like 10 minutes in or 15 minutes in, my phone's like, your YouTube is causing your phone to overheat, or your camera's causing your phone to overheat. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't want to ruin my batteries in my my vlog camera or my SLR, my DSLR, or my phone. I don't have to pay for another one.
And it doesn't even matter if you're filming in the shade. It's just so generally hot that it's just hot. The ambient heat just messes up the phone.
Yeah, because the only thing I can film with for a long period of time here is going to be my phone, even in the shade, because I don't have to worry about the humidity. My camera gear, I got to worry about the humidity.
Well, but with your phone, you got to worry about the heat. My problem is when I'm holding my phone, even when I was on my tripod,
Yeah.
When I had
Oh,
it attached to
Colin
my
just dropped out.
tripod, I was dying.
Colin dropped out.
Nope, I'm still being lazy. I got to collect more seeds so I can send everything all at once so you have a good batch.
Yeah, I wonder if that's ready yet.
Colin either dropped out or his camera or his computer shut down.
No, my corn's not ready to pop off the yeah, there we go. Yeah, it just popped off.
One of them. Yeah, mine's still kind of growing, so I'm still waiting to see what it does.
I mean, they're still a little on the soft side on the comb, but they're not as soft as they were before. Usually, you can rub them two together and you can get them all to bust off.
Yeah, they just break apart.
It's not ready. It's not that ready yet. Yeah. Oh, my rose is starting to come back now. I trimmed it last week. Then I noticed yesterday it's wanting to bloom again. I was like, yes. So I need to get some more mulch around it.
Yeah, just remember, keep it alive, trim down to 5.
Yep. Well, there's 3 stalks on it right now, but that's like 6 feet tall. So this year I'll probably take this. Yeah, I'll probably do that in the springtime, just as I start to see, just before the buds start going. I'll probably go ahead and I'll trim it back down then.
Yeah, trim it right before spring, because then because
Yeah.
if you trim it before winter, like everything else, if you trim before winter, most plants are like, we're going into dormancy. This is not going to kill us. We'll survive, and then we'll come back stronger next season. Roses are weird. The minute you cut it,
I want to
that
grow.
thing says,
Grow
"Oh,
time.
we need to get bigger." The most opposite plant possible for like any
There it is.
botanist. It's just
I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey,
Yeah. So
wow. I'm not used to seeing you here on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday. All right, you're here usually Wednesday because
I'm
yeah,
always here on Wednesday.
no, the first Wednesday usually is
It's
this
the
is
second Wednesday.
okay. I could have sworn I saw a thing from
She
Mallory.
was earlier live today for about a half an hour.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay.
But that wasn't her normal live because her live was on the 7th of last week.
Yeah,
Okay.
her Wednesday night monthly live. Yes.
I literally just got off the phone with Scott.
Great Scott.
Yes. We were yammering and yammering and yammering. So I go, dude, you got to get your chickens fed. You got to go. So, yeah. Oh, man, dude.
Well, anyways, back to the roses. Yeah, because if you trim a rose too early and you get a little bit colder than normal, then more than normal cold winter, you can actually die back the canes too as well.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
cause a lot of problems.
Quick question on the roses, because, I mean, Iowa's got something called the Iowa rose, which is a little bit on a smaller side.
Mhm.
You ever worked with those?
That would be the
Wild rose.
no, because well,
I would have to
I don't
visit.
remember that one. That one is
That is actually our state flower, by the way, too.
that one would be the
I actually have something to say about roses.
That looks more like a petunia or a daisy, but you know what?
because you have your 8 basic types of roses as they've been and, they're clustered in. You got your grandifloras, you have your floribunda is the one I was thinking of. Then you got your vine, and I'm trying to remember the other ones. It's been since high school since I try to remember this.
Yeah, they have their apparently theirs is the prairie rose is their state
Yeah.
flower. I believe that's the vine style.
Is that going to be the vine?
I think so.
I'm not sure what happened. I just got something going on here, and I can't even figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah, that's just easier because it's all under genus, so I can't remember. Is it still under rosé?
Should be.
I'm not sure. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, their state flower is the prairie rose, so prairie rose it is.
Where the hell?
That's why they always go to the index. So Because it takes me straight to that page that I need. With the thousands and thousands and thousands of different names of plants, subnames, and
Okay, there you go.
It essentially looks kind of similar to like a daisy, just a single layer of
yeah.
I got a picture.
petals.
Is it a true rose?
There it is.
Yeah, it's a subclass of rose,
Uh,
or they consider it a rose for some reason.
It's a vine structure style.
So yeah,
It's right there, Jason, on my screen.
um,
It's our state flower.
473. I try to get the number there. Okay, now I'm at that page.
no worries, Des. No worries.
It does.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
here.
it's like a vine style. That's what you would get to climb up like an arbor.
Yeah.
We have it's our, like I said, it's our state flower. It's called a rose. I'm not sure if that's
Yeah, it looks more like a daisy or like a petunia.
Yeah.
It's the wild rose. It's there you go. Because vitamin C, it says the rose hips on this one has as much vitamin C as a single orange.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
You know what has more, right?
It says as much.
I know. An onion has the most.
Yeah, but not everybody eats onions.
I know.
Onions.
Yeah, I love onions too.
I like a little bit of onion, but not really much so because it gets me heartburn.
Oh yeah, if they're grilled with butter. Oh yeah. There you go.
Heartburn City. Just waiting to happen.
Yeah, but anyways, in my book, the rosé is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 pages in my book.
Jesus.
But now these are going to be, it gives you the climate, the quick description. Then you have all your subspecies, a little bit of routine care. This book's got a little bit more than like the Sunset Western Garden book does. Types of roses, modern rose.
I can't reach it, but
Here you go. Got the hybrid teas.
I actually have a
Floribundas, grandifloras. This is pink here, but bewitched is one of the subspecies. Let's see. There's Floribundas. There's a lot of information. Like I said, I forgot miniature rose. Okay, because that's its own shrub rose. So if I remember correctly, I think there was 8. Your tea roses.
We got 3 different types of roses here in Iowa.
Yeah. No, I mean as in groups of different of roses. So like say you get your grandifloras are going to be like your like you give your wife for Valentine's Day. That's going to be a grandiflora.
Okay, I didn't know. I just know that there's 3 different types of Iowa roses.
Yeah, then you got your hybrid teas, which is going to be smaller than your tea roses because the tea roses are going to be smaller than the grandifloras. The grandifloras will have 1 flower on the stem. Then you got your teas, which will have like 2 to 3. And then you get
I think I have some of those, but that's also because my rose bushes here are 10 years plus.
Yeah, and then you got Floribundas, which are going to be like 7 flowers to a cluster.
Jenny wants to get some yellow ones for the front yard.
Yeah, get the grandifloras. They're probably going to be the easiest to grow. They're not going to be tight, compact. They grow a little bit taller, a little bit larger leaves, and they just have a better showing flower. And not only that, they're probably the easiest to take care of out of all of them.
So Cindy wants to know what plant do you need to grow to get regular tea?
That would be the tea rose.
I do know. Let's see, was it?
I mean, you can use them all for a tea.
Not that one.
But the grandifloras will probably have the biggest rose hips, though. which I think that's the one I have is that Lincoln, and I'm pretty sure it's a Lincoln Rose, which are kind of rare now because a lot of people don't have them anymore because there's just too many thorns.
Yeah, I've got.
They
my-
love to hug you. Yeah, my first experience with Lincoln Rose, believe it or not, it was a red rose. When I was in high school, I just brushed up against it at the neighbor's yard when I was helping him do all the roses because he propagated roses. Yeah. Yeah, so here, the Sunset National Garden Book. If you can get a hold of one of these, get it.
I have one. I think I have one somewhere.
It is a little on the thick side. Great reading. Like I said, I have it within arm's reach. Every once in a while, I'll just reach over there and I'll just start reading it. It's for U.S. and Canada.
Ooh, yeah, it's because roses are fairly winter tolerant.
Yes, they are. Well, they're originally, some of the species are originally from England.
Ours are native to Iowa, though. All three types. We have the Rosa Art,
They're around the whole world, but
Blenda, and Carolina.
what everybody thinks as a rose bush actually comes from Europe.
I have rose bushes. Ball. If you grow a rose bush under the right circumstances, you can turn that into a rose tree.
Yes, that's a lot of training.
It's a lot of work because
It's
you
a lot of
basically have
time.
to get that to grow on one stem.
And you got to get it straight. Roses don't like to go straight up. They
Oh,
wanna-
you should
they
see
wanna
some of
curve.
the ones I have.
Well, no, they want to curve.
Some of the ones I have that are my new stalks that I have growing on those bushes, straight as an arrow.
That's gonna be the original cane, but once that original cane dies off,
It's not the original cane; it's new growth from the base.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Unusual. That's
straight as comes right off, like maybe 35 degrees, and then just straight up.
yeah, but we're not talking about like growing a tree.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen somebody do something with a rose stem before. I'm not sure if it's true or not. It's either a potato or a banana that they just put the rose stem into.
Yeah,
And it roots.
most of those have been debunked and are a load of BS. What they do is they get you with.
That's what I said. I've heard. That's what I'm asking you guys.
You'll get the potassium from the banana to help for the growth, but it's not like you can just stick the cutting of something else into a banana or a potato and do it. No, what those are, their clip cuts. They'll show you putting it in there, and then what they do is they'll do a clip cut where they have a plant already grown, and they'll put that same plant in what looks like a browned or beaten banana or potato to make it look as if though if you stuck it in there, you can grow this in a couple of weeks. No, it's all fakery and trickery and BS to get the brain dead masses to try to grow stuff in random fruits, which ain't gonna work because it's only gonna have one or two nutrients. The plant's gonna need more than that.
Well, I was just looking at it online. They said it's possible, but the results are iffy at best. But it can happen.
Yeah.
inconclusive. Like I said, I can see it. Keeping it moist. If you're going to be doing a transport for a special type of rose, you can just stick it in a potato so you can transport and keep it from dying. I can understand that.
I don't know if you could get buy a dozen roses from the store and do it that way, but it says it was more likely from a fresh cut stem.
Yeah,
Just right off the plant to do that, it would work better.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's the only way it said it's possible because it's that fresh.
Well, the
But-
problem is unless you cut that and then directly insert it into the banana within like a fraction of a second, it's not going to work.
I don't know about time period because it doesn't say.
Because the minute you cut any plant from a plant,
it's
you
dead.
now introduced oxygen into that stem and it starts to dry out instantly. You lose the water flow.
So that's why.
Oh, okay. They did one thing extra. They actually dipped dipped the cutting in a rooting hormone, whatever that is.
Yeah, you know what? I'm still not sold on sticking a rose cutting into a potato. I'm still not convinced of
I'm
it.
not either.
They said, what's a rooting hormone? I have no idea what it means.
It's basically it's growing hormones. It's the easiest way to put it. It would be the equivalent of Viagra for plants.
Like
Steroid.
take root or something like that.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
steroid.
Rooting powder, Clonex, fast root.
It's a steroid for plants, not us. You know, like I said, one of the reasons why when you go to a florist, why they always have a certain sink full of water, is when they're actually making their cuttings for the bouquets. They'll actually dip that stem in the water and then cut the stem shorter, and then they can put it in the vase. That keeps that stem from
Drying out.
from drying out instantly, and they'll cut it at an angle.
They said 45-degree angle is what they said on the site.
Yeah, and then believe it or not, the aspirin with a little tiny bit of, granulated sugar, not a whole lot. Just a little tiny bit will get you an extra couple of days.
Yeah, if you happen to get lucky on your cuttings, sometimes, and I do mean sometimes, they can produce roots off of the stems as long as you don't leave them in 100% direct sunlight and you have them watered with a little bit of drainage.
Without the flower.
Yeah, you can potentially get roots off of that.
Yeah.
I tried it and I was close. I was so close to getting. I had started seeing the root nubs starting to come off, and then the freaking plant died.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Green Fingers?
Never heard of
it.
it.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's starring who was in that one? Clive Owen, about a guy who was a prisoner in England who became a gardener because of a program that the warden was starting and these guys end up basically being master gardeners with flowers and stuff like that. And one of the things they used in one of their gardens was crystals in the flowers to keep them from getting cold or something, to keep the heat, retain heat.
Like I said, I've never heard of it.
You might like it.
Familiar. I don't think I know of the movie. I've never watched it.
You might like it, actually. They have some really good ideas, but now whether they're real ideas or not, but they seem sound. I'm like, because something about putting crystals in under the roots of flowers to help them keep from freezing. They maintain heat or something.
Yeah, that seems like some old wives' tales.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I would have to see it and find out about it. But
it's called Green Fingers. I'd
rather just see statistical data whether or not you can if that's actually something that works or doesn't work.
To me, it's an inorganic material that's the same as the stone. It's the same temperature as the soil. No, the reason why I know a lot about floristry is because Aunt and Uncle had a florist shop when they were younger before they retired.
Nice.
I have no idea. I know they said something about keeping the plants warm in the wintertime. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, like Jason said, crystals are the same as rocks.
Yeah.
So it's going to be whatever the ground temperature is going to be. That's going to be the crystal's temperature.
No, like I said, I don't know.
And we're telling you, so now you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's the scientific data that I got.
Well, like I said, I just I thought it was a good movie. They grow some really cool flowers, and they end up meeting the queen at the end. So it said it's loosely based on a real story.
Okay, there you go. Based loosely on okay. In other words, it's been Hollywood up.
Well,
essentially.
It's a Hollywood adaptation of rumors.
Yeah.
Or hearsay.
Yeah, so if the
no, but these actually based off
truth
the
to
base
the
storyline about the prisoners
legend.
Go ahead.
Like somebody said in the past, if the some of the truth is based on legend. Print the legend. You're going to get more people to read it or watch
Well, the premise about the prisoners who who are gardeners who became award-winning gardeners, that part is true. The storyline that showed all the other stuff is the total prefabrication that you're talking about. But the premise is true. It's interesting, though. I mean, it was one of my first Clive Owen movies. It's also got Helen Mirren in it, so that's kind of cool.
it. Man, where'd everybody go? I had like 13.
I drove them off. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, I haven't seen the guy from Florida. Make it
Sal?
great. Yeah, I haven't seen him today.
Doug was on my channel yesterday.
Not Doug, the new guy.
What new guy?
Oh, let me go over here. He just posted a video a few hours ago. The one that lives in Florida that has the dragon fruit.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Let me check.
Let's see.
I don't remember his name.
I think I followed him. I just don't know if
Yeah.
he's on my channel or not. I see you. I don't see anything under dragon fruit. Or
I mean, yeah,
anything.
he's got some pretty cool stuff going, in his yard. I've been watching some.
I just don't know his name. I can't think of his name.
I don't know his name, but the channel name is Make It Grow or something like that. How to Garden.
Dig a hole, plant some seeds, water it, let it go.
Yeah. He's actually got quite a few followers too. He's got almost 3,000 subscribers. See, how are some of these gardening channels doing way more than you, Cliff? It's beyond me.
Dude, you're telling me I've been on here doing this for like 3 years and I'm at like 500 people.
Yeah.
About 560 and some change. And yet I've gone on channels that start way after me and they're already at like 5K and I'm like, how?
Yeah, but he also has 1.8 thousand videos. I don't have nowhere near that.
Oh yeah, I don't have 1,800 videos.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the secret, is getting the videos out.
It also could be, when they put their stuff out, that kind of thing.
Oh. Why am I hiding? Because I had a stogie.
You're the old fogey with a stogie?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't even find his channel.
That's How to Garden.
I know. I typed that in.
It's there. So did Cecilia.
I mean, literally, I typed in that, and it gives me the title, but not the actual channel.
You got is that the one of the 1.1 subs?
1.1. 1 point. No, he's got like 2.8.
I got How to Garden.
Yeah, 2.97 thousand subscribers. He's got a How to Garden. He's got a little tree with the roots. And then his cover page is going to be a frog.
I'm scrolling down to all my subscriptions and see if I can find it.
Yes, it's under
I
How.
know I followed him, and I've been a follower of his for a while. I do know that too. I've seen him on another channel.
Oh, geez. Wow, it is really lighting up across Kansas and Missouri now.
See if that changes anything. Nope.
Stuart just went live. Stuart the Fish Whisperer. He's out of Scotland.
There he is. That's why.
Well, with the crystals, with the plant growth, I can understand with the mineral points, but not trying to keep the soil warm.
I didn't have the top notification bell. I had him notified,
Oh,
but How to Garden channel. That's why I couldn't find it.
yeah.
The channel part was part of the name. Got a big frog on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, the name, it just, instead of just straight being How to Garden.
Yeah.
There's a channel. There's another word there. Channel.
Oh. Is it?
I'll post that down there for people if they're interested.
Oh, yeah. If at How to Garden, yeah.
That's the problem. I couldn't find it because it wasn't what I didn't have the entire thing. But I put the link right
Yeah,
there.
if nobody's subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. He's got some pretty nice stuff going on there, and he's in mid Florida.
Yep.
I
He's
think-
got 2.97K subscribers
Mhm.
and 1.8K videos.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of videos.
So we just got this one.
Yeah, he's got a lot of videos out there.
Oh, I got a strawberry video from M.I. Gardner. Let's see what random crap he's going to tell me next.
Oh yeah, I can. Bill put up a video, and I still haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, Bill. His was just an update video. He's had some
Yeah.
serious heat issues in the garden this year, and a lot of his plants fried, and the chickens are starting to piss him off. Chickens are all eating his produce.
I do have some information about my friend Jarrett. He is having to move to Missouri.
Oh really?
Haven't you or wanting to?
Having to.
Being relocated by work?
It's just the fact. No, he works for himself.
Oh,
He-
okay.
He's a vendor at Renaissance fairs and things like that, and owner of one of the fairs, a co-owner. And the thing he wants to do, he can't do here in Iowa because of something. It would be too expensive or something. So he's going to be relocating to Missouri,
Ah,
which is kind of sad. I was looking forward to doing some stuff with him.
yeah.
Especially since I gave him his bow and everything else.
Well, Missouri's not that far.
But it depends on which part of Missouri.
Yeah.
If it's on the southern part, then it's way down south, and I can't make it that far because Missouri is very long. It's not very wide, but it's long.
Yeah, it's almost as long as Arkansas.
Well, Arkansas kind of goes in a diagonal more than straight up and down, like
Yeah.
Missouri.
The funny thing is, we got through Missouri faster than we did Arkansas, and Arkansas is shorter.
Isn't there a lot of pay routes through Arkansas, though?
No, it's all curvy, anywhere between 25 and 55 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's probably why.
You get into Missouri, it's freeway, gone. 80 miles an hour.
Straight shot, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Must be nice.
Until you get to Kansas City, then you kind of got to slow down there a little bit.
Well, you had to go pretty much over. Were you at one side of the Rockies or the other, Cliff? When you would?
I'm on the driving back. I was on the east side of the Rockies.
Okay. But
Yeah, I didn't have to go that far because the Rockies are in Colorado, but they are still.
You're coming down one side of it when you're there, though. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, like I said, the Rockies actually start on the west side of
Denver.
New Mexico.
Well, he's in New Mexico. That's the reason I was asking.
Yeah, but he's on the east side of the Rockies in New
Yeah,
Mexico.
east side when they're it's like the tail end of the Rockies technically.
Yeah.
And that's once you get over Raton Pass, that's pretty much the end of them.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
Well,
exactly because I've been to Albuquerque, and I've been to Denver. I just never followed the Continental Divide Trail.
Yeah, the Continental Divide on the
The Continental Divide Trail is amazing trail. I've one of the few trails I also want to hike, but
Hiked it. Not all the way, but I hiked on it.
you've hiked on it. But not the entire thing.
yeah,
Yeah, I've not done. That's a long trail, dude. That's
It
a
is.
long trail.
Whereas the only one that was the shortest of the three big ones.
yeah. No, I said
There's that one, the Pacific Coast Trail, and the
Coast, yeah.
Appalachian Trail.
There's the PCT and the AT, and then you have the CTD.
That's the short one, though. Relatively speaking, still a long trail, just shorter than the other two.
I don't know which one's worse, the Continental Divide or Pacific.
Well, there's parts of the Pacific that is very open, like desert. There's like no water for like 40 miles. So that's pretty tough.
And the funny thing, yeah, it goes from like San Diego all the way up to just east of Everett and all that up in Washington.
I've been following somebody who's been hiking the PCT, and they got to stretch that was like 40 miles of no water.
Mhm.
Where there was supposed to be water containers having water, they were bone dry. They got lucky with a trail angel that actually stopped and had set up a way station for them to get water and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah, but
In
when
the
you
middle
get
of nowhere, no
Yeah.
less.
when you get into the Sierras, it's pretty treacherous.
I think I was right either at the beginning or the end of those. I'm not sure where because they didn't
Probably
really
the southern part down there by San Diego.
But it was like they were literally out of water for about a day when they ran into the trail angel. So
Yeah, that'd probably be around either Southern California or around the Salt Flats.
No, I'm talking about like San Diego, the Inland Empire area.
they didn't go anywhere near there. But as far as I know, but I don't. They don't talk about. They only do little snippets of their days when I see them.
Well, like I said, the San Gabriel Mountains don't get you too if you're not careful.
Well, like I said, they said they got lucky that someone actually decided to set up a station.
Yeah.
And they said that was the last day that these guys were getting ready to pull out the next day. So, but they got to eat something. They got some restock their water supply, which is really nice. And they've actually helped a couple of people who are going along the trail there. So,
Yeah, some of the parts of that trail you do not want to attempt in the summertime.
because if you don't have plenty of water or access to it, you can't do it.
Yeah, you would need like 20 gallons just to start.
They had 9 liters apiece starting out, which is quite a bit.
Gallons.
No, liters.
Yes.
That's still a lot of weight.
Yeah, but the thing is, they brought a lot of stuff that they had to cold soak a lot of their stuff because some places are completely no fires, and oh man, I couldn't do it. I honestly, I don't think I could, because that's a lot of walking without, with that much water.
Cart. That's the
Yeah.
only way to do it.
And believe it or not, if you start that there in the wintertime, nope, too cold.
I think they split the difference.
Was
Yeah,
that Macus, Attackus, a Crackus, a Wackus, a Smackus meowing back there?
Nope, he is not. He's in the bedroom with Jenny. No one's here, actually. I'm the only one in the living room.
That's a change.
Oh,
Yeah, we got about 15 minutes left.
guess what this is?
Yeah,
Sleeping bag.
Guess what kind of sleep bag?
An expensive one. Military, most likely.
It is, and no. $8.
Okay.
Found it at the local Goodwill in brand new condition. It's got the bivy, it's got the compression sleeve, the whole thing. No damage anywhere on it. I paid $8.
Nice.
yeah.
And as I was telling Jason yesterday, it's like something's gearing me up for a winter or something. Because with the snowshoes and this and some other stuff that's coming up that I acquired recently, like someone's gearing me up for winter.
Should be gearing up more for your surgery than winter.
Oh, I know, but that's the thing. I mean, I can't use my snowshoes because my knees wouldn't handle it. And today was a really bad knee day. Not for my left knee, but for my right.
No, we're talking about the Pacific Coast Trail, Continental Divide, and the AT.
Yeah.
Appalachian Trail.
It sort of happened. I'm not sure. I think I brought it up the trails, but that's me. I apologize for that. Because I would love to hike the Appalachian Trail, but I had to have both my knees have surgery before I could even think of doing something like that. And about 6 months of free time.
It's going to take longer than that.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Let me update this here real quick.
I did talk to the VA over the weekend, a booth at the state fair, and they think I should go in and get myself the paperwork filled out for my ears as well as my back from the military
Yeah.
on the disability thing. So who knows? If I get that, I might be able to get some extra money every month.
It's dropped down to 82 degrees right now where I'm at.
What do you got, Cliff?
I'm showing 86, but I'll double check my phone one here.
I'm
Yeah.
actually freezing compared to both of you. I'm at 73.
Yeah.
And it says it's mostly cloudy. When I first got in here, Cliff, before I got the call from Scott, I did the whole temperature, food. I was getting ready to look for hamburger, and I didn't get that far.
I'm showing 88, so I can go back in time if I find myself a DeLorean.
Yeah.
I heard they're supposed to be bringing those back.
Yeah, they're not. Bring them back. They never really got rid of them. There's a whole warehouse full
No.
of them
A whole
unassembled.
new generation of them.
No.
Yeah,
Nah, I won't buy one.
they're going to
You can
revamp
buy
them.
Generation 1 completely unassembled from a crate for like $30,000. All brand new. Everything's basically just in a box. You just buy it. They just drop it off at your house.
Yeah, I understand that, Grace. I mean, having drops and stuff, you can get new shoes, your medication, whatever you need. But there's some places like on the Pacific Coast Trail where the water is your biggest issue.
Yeah, we know
That's
they got
what
drop points.
this girl says. She says that she was hiking with her husband, and they carried about 18 liters of water between the both of them.
Yeah, you can just take packs of dehydrated water. Just add water.
Just add water. Yeah. Remember those cartoons where they had the water pills?
Yeah.
Yep. But you still had to add water to get them to activate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I love the idea about being able to backpack the trail, any of them. But just having the time and the money to do so. And right now, that would be the least of my worries, to getting my knees up and running where I can actually move.
Okay.
Being able to
Update
move
for
again.
some folks that were not on Cons Live last night. We did fill out the application for the campsite.
Yo, nice.
We'll know about in 2 weeks if we got a campsite or not.
2 weeks.
It's about 2 weeks, yeah.
Right, have you put a plan of attack on the type of candy yet, or no?
Then we're just gonna go to Wally World and just buy a couple bags of candy.
I still think you should get, if you're going to go and you make it memorable for the kids, go for the big full size ones. Because if they don't get them, you can always eat them yourself.
And I remember back in 2001, 2002, we bought a bunch of candy when we first moved into the house in Chandler, and we hardly got any trick or treaters.
Yeah, but that's one thing that my Jenny agrees with.
Yeah.
If you don't get any trick or treaters, always get the candy you're going to eat yourself.
Yeah. Well, the funny part is, the following year we didn't buy as much candy because we didn't get anything last year, or the first year.
The year before.
We ran out of candy almost immediately.
Oh yeah, you always buy more than you think you need.
Yeah, and our neighbors told us why. It says the previous owners before us, they didn't do the trick or treating. They scared away the kids from trick or treating on that corner.
Ooh.
Yep.
Now, do you do trick or treating where you're at there, Cliff? They have kids that come to your house?
Hell no, ain't nobody goes down this street anymore. I ain't done that since I was a kid.
Well, I'm just saying, there might be kids that might do that or not.
Nah, houses are technically too far. I don't live in a suburban area. I live like what used to be like the outskirts of town. And houses are technically too far spread apart. And most everybody down here has a fence around their yard with a gate closed.
Yeah.
So
Now, Grace, they'll cover my hearing because of the earplug issue. The back happened while on training, so it's on record. My back literally went out during training.
that's funny, Grace.
Yeah.
I didn't realize she had a problem with her finger, though.
They should have covered the middle finger. That way, if you ever have a medical problem, at least they can save that one so you can still get people the bird.
Well, if it's the first two fingers, she can give the people the bird both in two countries.
Oh, yeah, you can give him the bird in Italian, but...
Oh, no, England. Yep. Exactly.
Fuck you.
Now and then there's the Italian version, which is
Sign language?
yeah, it's right up the shithole, right in the shitter, right in the poop scooper.
Night,
Nice.
Kathy.
Turd cutter. Night, Kathy.
But I've got to go down to the VA and just down here in town and get the paperwork rolling. So I've got time to do so.
Well, like I said, can't wait till October. Really can't.
What's in October?
Birthday and camp.
I actually have something planned for October too. Besides trick or treating, obviously.
No, that's when it starts to cool down here, and I can get some stuff done.
That's the third and final Watcher County Flea Market.
Ah,
And I talked to Scott, and he's thinking about trying to come down for that one.
you all right, Chris?
Dan will not be able to make
Nope.
it because he has a family reunion he's got to go to.
Had one last year too, if I'm not mistaken, at the exact same time.
Huh?
I believe he had one last year too at the same time.
Well, he hosted one, but this is his year to travel to Arkansas. So, and he's only got so much time he can do per year, and he's already used part of it already this year when he came down to the first flea market,
Leap.
which was really cool. We had a lot of fun. We found a lot of cool things. Not as many as Ian did, mind you. Dang, Ian found a lot of stuff. I still don't know where he found most of it. Because, I mean, he moved so quickly, snaps stuff up, and because I'm moving slow anyway. Yeah, I can never find half the stuff I wanted to. And last time, when I got there on a Sunday, because I wasn't able to see the infield, everything closed at 2. I wasn't able to see everything. So that's why I want to go back on October to see if I can find some archery stuff.
And it'll also be cooler too.
Oh, I got some new arrows to show you too, Cliff, tomorrow when you come on. I got them from AliExpress. They came in yesterday.
Cool. Look forward to seeing him on Thursday.
They're actually wood. I mean, I see it. I felt at least 2 that are actually feel like they're right on point, but without actually having a spine tester, it's kind of hard to tell. But they're decently made. That's all I can tell you. But you'll see them tomorrow.
I look forward to seeing him tomorrow.
Looks just like an arrow.
I also have another fire kit from the state fair. I am going back on Friday to pick up a couple more items from the state fair, not from the Mountain Man encampment, with the exception of maybe 2 flint necklaces, because the gentleman who I bought my flint from last year passed away.
Oh,
They literally have his tent set up with a little memorial for him.
let everybody know he's no longer going to be there.
Yeah. And his name was Tim. Really awesome guy. But the other vendor where I get my strikers from, the striker kits, sells flint necklaces, arrowhead necklaces for $5. So I pick a couple of those. At least I can, have something. Still having to figure out where to find decent flint nowadays. So if anybody has any ideas, please let me know.
On the internet?
Huh?
On the internet?
Well, I mean, in their local areas, right? If I could send them some money and they could send me some back, I'd be great.
I can send you pieces of lava rock, but I wouldn't recommend using that trying to strike a piece of metal. You might slice your finger off.
Ian actually has lava rock, surprisingly enough, but he's got his from Hawaii.
Yeah, I can get them from Lowe's.
No, this one was actually from one of the volcanoes over there. Because Jenny's one of Jenny's classmates from high school lives there.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Cliff trying not to laugh saying I can get the lava rock from the Lowe's?
Anybody can get lava rock from Lowe's.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about this one's actually from the volcano there.
Yeah.
Because we try to get rocks from every state in the union for Ian. He has a collection of them.
I forgot to actually take him rocks from when I was here. I forgot to grab stuff and drag it over there for him.
Well, he
Yeah.
got
I
one
already
from
had
me.
enough stuff in my car. I could barely get anything else in there.
He got one from
Obviously.
me, didn't he?
Thank you, CR. You know, Tim was a pretty cool guy. But you know, the last lady I used to get flints from at the flea market. She wasn't there this year, and now Tim passed away. My sources are running thin on actual flint locally, so unfortunately,
Well, let's see. See a need, fill a need.
I am not a rock hound.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
okay.
if I was a rock hound and more into stones and things like that, that'd be great. But I have a niche for those items, which just means for steels, for fire steels.
Now, the joke is rockhounds like to get stoned, right?
Yep.
They
Yeah.
do.
I was thinking the same. And Jason had that same thought process. I was like, rockhounds are always stoned.
Now, do you remember what was that movie? One of the main characters' names, Rockhound, with Bruce Willis. About the meteor thing. I have no idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Armageddon?
Yeah. His name was Rockhound.
Because the guy was a nut job. He was also a drilling expert, that's why.
He was an explosive and rock expert.
Yeah.
But, you know, I will try to get some video of the rendezvous encampment on Friday. If anybody's interested, a small clip of it. It's not much there compared because, like I said, the guy passed away. But it does have some really cool stuff if anybody's interested. Just let me know.
Yeah, actually, it's just you'll just have to dig a little bit deeper until you find one. Somebody's gonna know somebody. No, you be
I'm
quiet.
sure. I mean, like I said, we get chert here, but it's just not as good as flint.
Yeah.
It's just the consistency in the rock, I guess. It just doesn't shave off the chert doesn't shave the sparks as much.
Ooter.
At least in my opinion. Now, someone else might have a different opinion on that, but I'm just going by what I know because that's what I've used. Because the strikers that I got, I'll show you guys tomorrow.
Well, 2-minute warning. We're gonna start wrapping this up. So,
With a sheepshank,
yeah. No, anybody got any thoughts? Last thoughts for the evening?
best fertilizer for roses.
Believe it or
That's
not,
what I came in with. I might as well leave with that.
mulch.
What kind of mulch?
Good old-fashioned organic mulch.
Okay.
They also make rose fertilizer, which is technically rose food. You're supposed to feed them every 3 to 4 months with that stuff.
Yeah.
But,
So, like, horse manure would not be too much?
No, too many weed seeds. It would have to be decomposed, broke down
Okay.
against compost. I found
I
out
try to get it back on topic. That's what I'm just trying to bring it out to the next area.
compost
Right,
is the
Cecilia?
way to go. Yeah, good night. Nice to see you. But yeah, like I said, good old compost, mulch. You know, is the best the organic fertilizers in my book.
Have you stopped a rat recently?
Nope, daughter did last week
There you go.
at work.
And there you go. She's on the board at least.
Oh, she's got 4 on the board for this year.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything since the last mouse I got inside the shop.
Oof.
Night, Grace. Night, CR.
I've run out of mice to shoot.
Well,
I'm
I
not-
saw that.
I'm going to have to go to the pet store and get some more. Let them loose. No, I'm not going to do that, folks. I'm joking. Okay.
You get yourself some ferrets. They'll hunt them down.
No, the problem is I want to hunt them down.
Get ferrets. Let them do the work for you. You can be called Poto and Frodo. Get 2 of them.
Yeah, problem is you can't have
Kodo and Kodo.
ferrets no more. Yeah. Well, anyways,
Poto and Poto.
Yeah, Kodo and Kodo.
Okay.
Frodo was Lord of the Rings.
Okay. So I stand corrected.
But yeah, anyways,
Night, folks.
I've got nothing.
anybody from the gallery? All right, in the chat room. Okay, with this, everybody have a good night. Be kind to each other. Have fun. Always read something. Don't stop learning. Don't let stuff intimidate you for do it yourself at home projects. Just engage it. do a little bit of research, and it won't be as intimidating.
And don't forget to have fun.
And with that, everybody, have a good night. See everybody next time, and enjoy.
Truth,
And don't forget